Hey y'all. Today's lesson is the shortcut is not always faster. So I was listening to a YouTube audio training. It was like a workshop. And I was trying to multitask and I was like, I don't really have time to sit here and, watch the video and pay attention to the slides. But I really liked what the presenter was saying. So I was like, okay, is there some kind of AI that can just get me the transcript? But I didn't want just a regular transcript because then I still have to read completely through it. I wanted an AI backed transcript that would allow me to see a summary and maybe separate key questions or key points. And I've used AI for other kinds of summaries, specifically in meetings, and it's been fantastic. So I was like, okay, let me see how this works for YouTube. So I spent a whole bunch of time trying to figure it out, looking up all of these different AI um, software platforms, yeah, adding extensions, signing up for accounts, and I tried a whole bunch of them out, and none of them gave me what I was looking for. Not like a lot of them were just generic transcripts, which was like, okay, none of them gave me summaries. Some of them wanted me to connect to ChatGPT after. I was like, no, I just want it to be up on the screen in a really clear and concise way. I will say I did find one that gave a summary, but then the summary wasn't what I wanted. It wasn't able to extract the kind of information that I would have extracted, which just shows you that even though artificial intelligence is great, like it obviously can never replace humans because it doesn't understand my brain and it doesn't understand what exactly I wanted to get from it. And so what did I have to do after spending probably an hour, if not more, finding all of these different AI programs that none of them end up working? What did I have to do? Just go back to YouTube and watch the workshop. So it just ended up being a complete waste of an hour. So that shortcut was a fail. It did not make anything faster because I did not find a suitable um, tool in the end. And so I just had to go back to what I was doing. And I was like, oh man, I should have just not even bothered wasting the time. I should have just listened and use that hour valuably because now I actually haven't finished the workshop. I'm only an hour in. If I had just spent used the time, I would have finished the workshop because it's a 2 hour YouTube video. So, anyways, that was really frustrating. And sometimes you can be really impatient, especially for me. Like that is something that is definitely a vice of mine is um, impatience, and I'm in theory working on it. It's truly a lifelong working on it. But in that was a perfect example of like, you know what, this shortcut did not make any kind of sense. I should have just stuck it out, gotten the valuable information that was there, because sometimes the long road is the right road. It's not always best to go on the easy path because accuracy, the efficiency, the value of what you're trying to do does not always translate and does not always follow through. So I hope that was helpful to you. And, if you've got to do it the hard way, don't even see it as the hard way. Sometimes the tried and true method of just watching a regular YouTube video, because that's what everybody does. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with that. And we're trying to hyper speed and go fast and skip steps and whatever, whatever. But it can compromise the end results. So let's try to not do that. All right, I hope that was helpful. Until next time, continue to serve yourself, your loved ones, and your communities from a full cup.